What it is, kids? Welcome to the How Dare You podcast, the only podcast on the internet where we're talking about your beefs. We're talking about your grievances. We're talking about anything that gets underneath your skin. We're here to talk about it. I'm Kason Richter. I'm your host. I'm in Savannah, Georgia, all alone in my room. As always, I'm joined by Andrew Lauer and Matthew Lauer in the studio in Atlanta. FaceTime with
How's
them.
it going, guys?
Yeah, hey guys, what's up?
We are joined by one of my good friends tonight. We have a special guest, our first guest.
Our first special guest.
First
Yay!
one. Ding, 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 ding. Winner, chicken dinner. Tanner Pope, how are you doing tonight?
Good. How are you doing, Andrew?
I am
Happy
just
to be here.
hot. I am just peachy tonight. Thank you very much for asking.
And there's someone else in the studio in there with you.
Actually,
still?
Michael has exited the building. My other brother, Michael, was going to hang with us, but I took his microphone to record you instead.
Well, this is our second attempt at recording this intro, guys, because we're trying to figure out the little kinks of recording remotely. Your host recording remotely and having everyone else record as well. So we're just learning as we go, folks.
It's a learning curve.
But again,
we're south of the border. We're north of the border.
or north of the border. We're just so glad to have Tanny with us.
Glad
Tanny's
to be here.
Drummer extraordinaire. Guys, let's jump right into this little fucker. The way the show goes is we're all gonna go around the room or around the state, as it were, and we're all gonna give a beef.
A good
We're all
old
gonna.
beef.
Go ahead, Andrew. What were you gonna
Grievance.
say?
You want me to bat off the beginning? You want me to tell you what gets under my skin?
And well, also I was gonna say is after that we're gonna break the format a little bit. We usually talk about one topic. We're gonna get some user submissions, some people who send in some things that get under their skin. And then we're gonna use we're gonna do our traditional throwback beef to wrap up the app.
The story.
Go ahead,
throwback.
Andrew.
Alrighty, so the beef I have is it goes with Miriam's sporting event. You guys know about soccer, right? How my
Yes,
sister played
I
soccer.
know
I'm
what
not
the
familiar,
sport-
but go ahead.
The
Miriam
sport
played
soccer.
She was pretty okay. Not that
She
good
was
at it.
terrible.
It was a first-year soccer player, so
She doesn't know how to
give
run.
that whatever. It's not with the soccer playing. It's not with anything like that. It's more with the backseat parents that like to scream.
Soccer moms.
Soccer moms. There are a couple in particular. I won't name them, but just because I think that's kind of rude to name them.
Yeah, that would
Definitely be rude, but you know what I'm talking about, right, Kason?
I absolutely know what you're talking about.
And basically, this one woman, would just constantly badger the referee, as if she
that
knows
helps
better.
The team.
As
that
if
really
she
helps
knows
them
better
out.
than the referee, who is signed up to do the job and not her.
It's a rec team too, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's a rec team that doesn't matter. She's screaming at her kids like they're gonna be superstars in the soccer world when they're bad too. They're not good. Their kids are mediocre.
They're not good.
their kids are mediocre
They're
at
not
best.
that great.
And it's just like, really, you're gonna I get that. Okay, the ref made one bad call. Really, you're gonna pull your kid off the team now? Really?
Yeah, this happens in baseball too. When
Oh my God,
moms
my
and
my
dads-
son that's terrible at baseball. He's not getting to play on the team.
yeah, I'm gonna yell
He's
at
never
the coach.
played baseball in his life until high school.
I'm gonna yell at the coach because he's not putting my son to play right field.
Oh my
right
God,
now.
how dare you?
How dare you?
How
Not put my
dare you,
son in.
coach, for not putting in my son that has a batting average of 0,
Or yelling at the umps.
or yelling at the umps when they're doing their job? You do better. You
They're
go out there
generally
and
I
do
could-
better.
I
like
could
nothing
see-
more
I could-
annoying than people like arguing balls and strikes.
I
and
could see that
anything.
I could see that he was out all the way at second base when I'm back here behind home plate, and the ump was standing right there. Yes, I could see that he was out. He wasn't safe. We got him out there.
And
stupid
I get that you
God.
brought the little Gatorades for your daughter, but I want one. You know, there's a 6-pack.
Yeah.
It's fruit punch. It's my favorite flavor. Give me one.
Hey, is it the
The bitch
mini?
doesn't need all
Are they
6.
the mini Gatorades?
The mini Gatorades.
Those taste
Guys?
better, and they fit in the
The
cup
mini
holder.
Gatorades are fantastic. I think they're better than the larger sized Gatorades.
No, you want to
know-
know what the best
You know,
tasting
Coke
Gatorade
tastes
is?
best out of the bottle, out of the glass bottle.
does taste better.
Do you
want to
know what the best tasting Gatorade is?
What?
The
What
one,
is it?
the one with the squirty end on it. That
Oh
has,
yeah,
like,
the
little-
squirt tip.
Ah, yeah.
The gator nipple.
The gator nipple. Make sure you get that mic right up in your mouth, Tanner, when you talk.
There's Tanner chiming in for the first time.
Yeah, I know, Tanner. We've been carrying this
Slacking.
ship all day for you. So that was my beef. It's basically just soccer moms that yell for no reason. Stop doing that. You're not helping
Yeah.
anyone. You're not helping the ref. You're
Stop
not
yelling and give me some of the orange slices.
Okay, do we want to jump right into mine?
All right. Well,
Matthew-
that was
Matthew wants to jump into
all right
his.
beef from Andrew. Very good, Andrew.
Why an all right
Applaud.
beef?
Everyone applaud Andrew. Yeah,
Single
very
applaud.
good. Very good. All right. Moving on to the younger,
More
but
handsome.
some would argue handsomer.
Yes.
Lauer brother
That's
Matthew.
very rude.
Matthew, what is
You know-
your
you know, my beef-
steamy, hot, tender beef
My
of the
beef
week?
does have to do with looks. It does. So, mine is when people post pictures of them like making ugly faces to make it seem like, oh, I'm playing ugly, when they're actually ugly even when they're not doing it.
False candid is what you're saying. Like,
Yes.
oh, caught me in a ooh, I'm
In an ugly.
accidentally ugly here, but they're
Uh-huh.
accidentally ugly all the time. Is
Yes.
what you're saying?
Yes. I don't know how long this beef is going to be. It's just something I saw. and it made me mad like 10
Matthew,
minutes ago. So
I
I
thought
wanted
you
to
were
talk about
saying
it.
they purposely make ugly
That
faces.
too.
Okay.
They do make ugly faces on purpose.
Like they
But
do a
even when
double
they're
chin,
not
like,
making-
haha, look, I have a double chin.
And then
When in real life they're ugly anyway, or in other pictures they're ugly anyway.
that's terrible.
not
Matthew,
girls or
they-
guys.
they want-
Matthew,
wanna
tell
control their
everyone-
ugly.
Don't say the name, but tell everyone what you sent a girl on her birthday.
No.
Yes.
They're,
Why
no,
can't
they're
we-
gonna
why
they're
can't we
gonna
say
be
that? You don't have to
listening
say
to
the
this. They're gonna be listening. I can't, and they'll know who they are, and it'll be
Oh,
embarrassing.
come
for them.
on. All right,
That's too-
whatever.
Because that's too
vulgar.
People will
personal.
never know. Right? If anyone wants to know what Matthew said to a
Episode
girl on her
75,
birthday,
you have
snap
to-
right,
you have to
DM
let us
me,
know.
DM me.
Yeah, DM me too. I'll tell you through DM
Yeah,
All
DM
right.
Matthew at Matthew
__ Lauer 37.
on Instagram.
There we go.
All right,
Shout
so
out.
that was a good beef. I agree with that beef. What do you think,
But
Casey?
you don't know if Matthew's done. Matthew, are you done?
I'm finished.
He said it was done.
I can't hear so well.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
can tell,
Yeah, you
idiot.
drive it, Andrew. Go.
Okay, so we're gonna move over to Kaysen, do you want to go or Tanner? Do you want to? Tanner's got a beef. He's
I
been
can
holding
go.
this one in all day. He's been holding this one for a while, so
You
I'm
know-
gonna hand it over to Tanner
You
now.
know, I thought about this the whole drive over here. I tried to think of one that was relevant in my life right now. And the best thing I could come up with is, last month I got married. So
Mhm.
that's
That was
Congratulations.
like, by the way, that
Thank
was
you,
the
thank
cutest
you.
Round of
wedding
applause.
ever.
Short round of applause. That was clicking with
It
my
was
teeth.
it was a quaint, very
It was a very
fast
cute
ceremony, so we're not in the heat
'Cause it
too
was hot
long.
as hell.
The ceremony
It
was,
was-
awesome, by the way. Thank
it
you
was-
for
it was
being
perfect.
at like a good 10 minutes. That
short,
was great.
short and sweet.
Yeah.
It was hot as hell out
Oh,
there.
we having
so
a vape
Yeah.
break? Is that what that is?
Yeah,
Oh
vape
yeah,
break.
sorry, I didn't know there was a. See, the Savannah end branch had a vape break, and I didn't want to tell you guys that we were on vape break because Tanner was in the middle of his talking. But yeah, there was a vape break.
I
on
d-
branch.
I don't vape, by the way.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
the alarm going off. Sorry, hold on.
All right.
I'm addicted to nicotine.
Oh yeah,
All
Tanner,
right.
so you were talking about marriage
Continue.
or some shit?
Yep, I've been married for a month, and it's been
It's
pretty
been a
fun.
month already.
It has been a month and 2
Wow,
days.
that went quick.
Yeah, it was my birthday. Thanks.
So
like
my
yesterday.
biggest gripe right now is the old people.
no, wait,
Go
no, I'm
after your
stopping
wife,
you right
sorry.
there. I'm starting you.
Never mind.
You know what?
No, I'm sorry.
you know what's gonna happen now? Every birthday from now on, we can't hang out ever on my birthday anymore because that's your anniversary. So now you're always gonna be busy.
we
on
can
my
we can do
day.
like a double date or something.
Well, you
It's
want
my
to
day. My birthday's my day.
You had to pick the one. You had 364 other days out of the year, and you chose the one day where I was born.
You forgot the 1/4.
Shut
You
up. That
underestimated
makes
how
me so
selfish
mad.
Andrew is, Tanner. Why didn't you estimate that? All right, Tanner.
Well, because I
You've
don't
been
even
married
I
for a
don't know
month.
when Andrew's
Continue.
birthday is. Anyway, the old people come up to me, and they just say cringy stuff to me. Like I ran into an old guy that I know in Wendy's the other day, and he comes up to me and he was like, "Hey Tanner, how's married life treating you? I see you still got a smile on your face."
Oh my God, that is rude.
So I'm just like,
Does he not love his wife or
so
something?
I'm just like, I'm sorry,
Holy shit.
Carl, that you're unhappy in your marriage, but don't push that on me.
Don't give me that bad juju.
I don't want to
Carl.
hear it. It's just the old people. They want to talk about sex and stuff and make weird jokes that just make my skin uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm not married, so I haven't experienced this, but I understand where you're coming from. A lot of old people probably think those two nice young lady boys or nice young people are waiting to have sex until they're married, and that's very nice. So I gotta tell that young man about how good that is to wait. That's probably what they're going for right
Yeah.
there.
I like
It's
I
because
like-
there's a lot of church people.
I really like there's this one it's like what old people do, and they're like, wow, you're getting married so young, as if Jim
Exactly.
as if Jim coming back from Vietnam didn't get
Yes.
married 2 weeks after he met his
We got
girlfriend.
We got that a lot. It's like, wow, you're getting married so young. How old are you? Rachel's 21. I'm 20. But then like I asked those old people, yeah, how old were you when you got married? And they're like 16.
My husband is 20 years older than me. We got married when I was 19.
Yeah.
The woman.
It's exactly
Yeah.
how it happened.
We
It's
got
like-
married in 1930.
We got married in 1930, right after the war.
We met on the Titanic.
All right, so that is a solid beef by Tanner Pope or Poopa, however you want to pronounce
No one
it.
calls me that.
I call you that, Poopa.
No, you don't.
Technically the correct pronunciation
Connect.
is Poopa, so
Is
we'll
it
use
correct?
I really got a shit.
Dude, you should have.
it. Is this real or is this a joke?
This
No,
is
it's
real.
Well, you're holding it for 30 minutes.
No,
I'm
it's
sorry.
like a fucking emergency. Sound the alarm.
No, you have to hold it.
Is he leaving the recording?
No, he's
No,
not. He's
no,
gonna stay
I'm-
here.
I'm
Push
staying-
through it.
I'm
We're only
literally
12
my-
minutes in.
My head is hot. My stomach hurts. My face
Okay.
is
All right. Let's keep
So
a
old
monitor
people.
on Matthew's condition throughout the pod as it goes. He has to shit really bad.
It's
so we'll
I
keep
might
an eye
have to
on that.
run right now.
I think we should let Matthew run. Matt, you gonna run? Matty, hold it for 5 minutes.
No, I gotta go.
Okay,
Holy
Maddie's-
shit.
Maddie's
Vape
running.
break.
Vape break.
So
So I'm just gonna
okay,
keep
we're,
this.
we're having a vape break right now.
Yeah, do you just want to keep talking for a minute while Maddie's taking a crap? We could expound upon the old people, how they think they're better than us or something. Blaming it on the millennials when they raised us.
How about we don't have any money, we don't have any credit, but then they expect us to like know how to figure this shit out when they didn't teach us.
Why don't you go buy a house and get a job, idiot?
Why don't you have any money, young man?
In the 70s, listen, folks. In the 70s, the baby boomers, they were doing all the drugs. In the 80s, they were, doing
Fucking
all the
around.
business moves. In the 90s, they were having all the sex they could have, hence us. And then now in the 2000s, they want to blame shit on us? No, thank you. No, thank you. Not millennials' faults. Baby boomers.
We just
Your
got
fault.
here. We just got here.
Yeah, how could it be our
How
fault?
much
We
how
just
much
got
impact
here.
have I truly had on this planet?
Not enough to make an impact.
That's kind of mean. That's kind of rude, actually.
Well, I don't mean that about anyone your age. I just mean you.
even
Just you specifically.
That's even worse.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah.
You're vaping a lot over there, bud. You should probably slow down.
Yeah. Well, it's ridiculous that just like a podcaster leaves in the middle, like right when I'm like we're picking up steam, we're rolling, and in the middle of a podcast, like someone would leave and have the audacity to go shit. Like
Like
it's
Matthew.
crazy. That's
Matthew?
yeah, it's just crazy. It just
Are we
blows my
gonna
mind.
point
We're
fingers,
trying
or
to,
are we
like,
just gonna like
be
throw shade?
professionals and like it's about to be my turn, and
Well,
I don't know.
Screw your turn.
Yeah, well, maybe we don't need your turn.
And it's just
Why do we even
like-
have you on the pod? We thought about just leaving you out. Is that
I
bad?
was thinking if I was gonna get cut out, and then I was thinking then you trying to drive the podcast and opening the podcast
And
and
did it
just
make you
being
mad?
like, what it is, cause it's Angie, and everyone would just turn it off right away. So
Kaysen, just so you know, I would not have been down with that if it was just Andrew.
here, you guys want to hear that Andrew? Leave this in. This is my Andrew impression. You guys ready?
I don't really know about that, Poppy.
I don't want a puppy.
I can't have that in my salad.
It's pretty good, right? It's
That's
I've
classic.
been told it's a dead ringer.
You really didn't
for
expound
him.
upon that very much. You kind of left it at the bare bones.
That ain't the brand of Worcestershire I like.
Right? It sounds
Spot
just like you. It sounds like if we recorded them and
We
I did my
are.
recording
We
and
are
you did a
doing it
recording
right
of,
now.
Okay, say I can't have that in my salad.
I can't have that in my salad.
I can't have that in my salad.
Listeners, which one was Andrew and which one was me? You can't. I swear to God, you can't tell the difference. If write in. Okay, let's do it again, Andrew, and okay, random order. Let's see who goes out.
What are we
I
saying?
can't have that in my salad.
I can't have that in my salad.
See which one was which. You guys, you cannot. If anyone guesses either one of those right, I'll.
They're
Venmo
actually
You.
identical.
I'll Venmo you $5. Thank you, Tanner.
You're an
I'm
ass.
watching the levels right now, and it was actually the same thing.
the actual
up.
audio peaks and levels are.
It is
you
the
can
same,
match
and it
them
makes
up
me mad that
National
it
Treasure
looks
style.
it looks the same.
and they slide in together like puzzle pieces.
Where the hell is Matthew?
There's some usable stuff in this break, and this
I'm
little,
using all of it. I'm
this
not
little
cutting
break.
anything. This is staying in. The less I have to cut, the better, because that's a lot of extra work.
And we all know that the one thing that Andrew does not do is work.
All right, everyone. Matthew is officially back
I'm
from his
back.
crap break. How you feeling, Matt?
Relieved.
You feel lighter?
So
Definitely
much
lighter.
lighter.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we got that out of your system, literally.
Yeah, it was burning and fiery.
You
Guys,
know, that's because you
we-
had too much
We've been
nicotine.
trying to record this podcast for like,
really putting
while
a damper
now.
on us.
and
It's time for Cason's
Just-
beef.
yeah, we're just
just
getting
gonna-
around just
All
the technical
Cason's
difficulties,
fault.
and Matthew has to take a shit in the middle of it.
Yeah, it's really annoying. Just
There-
kind of like how he looked at his phone the last time. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
He was
Well,
texting
you
girls.
did too. So
I didn't look at my phone.
We
I laid
yes,
on
you
the f-
did.
I
You
laid
on the floor looking at your phone.
You don't have proof of that.
we hear you on the floor.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
All right. Well, Tanner had his beef about old people in general. I think that was it. Yeah, old people suck. Let's just
Well-
do away with them.
Well, that's
do
not.
away with-
That's not exactly
someone
what I was
had
saying.
someone very influential in history said something similar to that. It was Hitler.
There should be an age where old
No,
people.
okay, well-
there should be an age where old people get like euthanized.
Oh my God! Okay, we're gonna move
We've
on.
gotten to the point in the podcast where the Hitler talk starts, guys. And
That's not
I knew it
Hitler.
was going to happen, and I didn't know
Matthew
when.
just,
But
Matthew just called for the genocide of old people.
What
Yep.
are they? What are they good for?
all right, well,
They
that was
retire,
a lovely
they're done
little beef
working.
from Tanner, and now it's time for what most people.
Why are we
in
moving
the-
on?
What? Because it's done, and you're done, and you're about to be off the pod. We're gonna move on to what most people would say the best podcaster,
The
person
baldest.
with the most personality, the person with the best looks, the person with the most
most
to give.
bald.
It's me, folks. It's me. You're
The
your number
baldest.
one
Hey, Casey, you're
kid
bald.
from the
Yeah.
South. What? What do you say?
You're
Are we
balding.
talking?
You're balding.
Kason, are you bald?
You're bald,
Bald.
Kason?
Have you lost hair since the last time I saw you?
Kason?
I'll cut this out of the pod. I'll cut it out. I don't care. And I won't be on it anymore if you guys talk about my balding anymore. I'm not balding. Fuckers. I'm not fucking balding. All right.
Balding.
We said that last
I
time.
have shit written down and I'm trying to talk in the middle of it and I'm not balding. You guys wouldn't even know what balding looks like. So dumb. Jesus. Okay. So my beef, guys, is
Go ahead.
You
With
know,
my permission.
something I've already touched on in this podcast is
Touch
The
base.
Office.
Yes.
Have I touched on The Office?
You have. We
Yeah, we
touched on it
have.
last. We all
Kason,
touched
may I
it.
say something? I listened to the
go
last podcast, and you guys were talking about The Office, and I wanted to say some things so badly. I was screaming at my phone. I was so upset because you guys couldn't hear me because I was.
Because that's not how
there.
that works. Yeah, go ahead.
Continue.
Go on.
That's all. I'm just looking forward
Oh,
to
you were
hearing
just-
this.
you were
What,
just-
what were you gonna? What was the thing you had to say?
I'm just looking forward to hearing this because I wanted to talk about The Office, and now's my chance.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
well, continue,
Well-
Kason. What are you upset about?
Well, what I'm upset about, guys, is something that goes way back, and people say it all the time, and it can go either way. But one direction is really egregious. It's when
And we
it's when
danced
people
on-
you get these fuckers, guys, and if you I know people, I know them. How about that, guys? I know them personally. People who like Parks and Recreation, but they don't like The Office. What are you doing there?
What is
Are you
going on
getting-
in your head?
I mean, it makes no sense. It's the same people. It's Greg Daniels. You're shitting on the original, and then you're basically taking something. Parks and Rec was basically originally supposed to be a spin-off of The Office. Amy Poehler got attached. They make it its own universe. If you don't have The Office, you don't have Parks and Rec. And I don't think Parks and Rec fans really,
It's
appreciate that. I think
not
people,
as good
Go ahead.
as The Office.
It's not as good as The Office.
It's true, and
Not even
I
close.
don't like people who say that they love The Office and then they hate Parks and Rec, because how could you
I hate
love
Parks
The
and
Office
Rec.
and hate Parks and Rec because they're so similar? But it's way worse when you love Parks and Rec and you don't like The Office, because
I feel
then
like-
you're basically saying you're ignorant.
I feel like it all kind of comes back to Arrested Development, though. Like, you have to like Arrested Development first, and then The
Well,
Office.
I mean, I get what you're saying there because it's the oldest, but it's the same guy. You know what I mean? It's like Greg Daniels made The Office and made Parks and Recreation, and so I just hear them compared a lot, and I don't know.
I guess I made a bad comparison.
I'm
Tanner-
trailing off. Like people who
Tanner
talk
gave me a
about
dirty
Parks and
look.
Rec a lot, and then I'm like, hey, you know about The Office? And then they're like, no, I don't like The Office. And I'm like,
You want to hear
that
something?
makes no sense. That makes absolutely zero
No,
sense.
it doesn't make sense.
Do you want to hear something?
I do.
I've never seen an episode of Parks and Recreation.
It's pretty good.
It is good.
Pretty good.
Not one.
It is not as good. It is inferior.
It
It's
is
something.
inferior,
It's something
but
nice
it
to
doesn't mean
watch.
it's not worth your
No.
time.
Wait, I got
Parks and
something
Rec
about
is
The
worth your
Office that
time.
I'm mad about.
Okay, let's go off. Let's branch off The Office. What are we talking about?
Pam's mom.
Oh, how she
Mhm.
changes?
She changes.
There's a different mom?
She shapeshifts. She's a lizard.
She's a skinwalker.
Yeah. In one episode, in one early episode, Pam's mom is played by a different.
Okay,
actress.
here's another thing. Have you ever noticed in like season 1 they have like those extras that don't talk and they're never there again?
Yeah.
And then yeah, and then they're supposed to be like office employees, and then like
They're gone.
never heard from again. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's just making a show. It's just how that works.
It's just background. people. Tanner,
Well, you
your
know,
hair
guys,
is
that was my
insane.
beef. That was my beef with people who talk about Parks and Rec but then shit on The Office. Don't do that.
Don't be that
you,
guy.
You're dumb. You
You're
seem
better
dumb.
than
You
that.
look dumb.
You
Yeah,
are
you,
dumb.
You got a dumb face.
You're dumb.
Dumb.
So
Ass.
usually at this point of the podcast, what we do is we move on to our one topic. But instead of doing that, we ask for some people to send in their beefs. Andrew, do you have those on your phone?
I
Yeah,
am.
you-
I am getting
yeah.
them up right this second as we
So,
speak.
so what we asked for, guys, as I filibuster for Andrew to pull up his phone, what we asked
How
for
many-
is you
how
guys
many
to
did
send
you
in
get,
your
Andrew?
beefs. If you want to do that, you DM in any of us. We asked for them special, and Andrew got some ones he's gonna
Read out,
write
yeah.
out
right now.
now.
All right. Do you
Andrew,
want, should I
take it
give
away.
first names or last names or just first
Well,
names?
I think you should only use
First name.
only use their first name unless they asked
Okay.
to stay
So,
anonymous. In which case, too bad, bud. You wrote
Huh.
in, and now your anonymity's gone.
Yeah. So, Erica said people who loudly sip their beverages while breathing simultaneously. That's something that irks her.
Yeah, you just have a
How does
disorder.
that work? Is that
No, honey.
possible?
No, honey. It's just like when you. It's kind of like this. It's kind of like. It's kind of like breathing right after and while you're sipping. It's kind of like that noise. It's just really bad. I can
That,
see how
that
that's
sounds
irksome.
hard to do though.
All right. Okay, we'll go to the next one. BJ. She says anyone who drives.
on- come
Yeah, I
on,
can feel
BJ.
that
Babies
one.
first.
Some
Babies
people don't know how to
driving.
be driving out there.
Brandon says people who talk on speakerphone in public.
Oh,
They're trying to act cool, like,
that's
I got
a good
people.
one. That's a really good one.
You know,
Or
I'm-
what about people
makes
who
it-
walk
makes them
through
seem they're
public
important.
areas with music blasting loudly off their phone?
no one wants to hear
or
your trash
off of
music.
a small speaker. Like,
Or
what
on
the- what was
FaceTime.
that?
I see people
So strange.
FaceTime a lot.
Oh, FaceTime. I feel like FaceTiming in public's the same thing as
The speakerphone, yeah. I
That's
see
just
people
I
FaceTime
think
and drive.
FaceTiming in public is just pretentious. Like, just no one wants to see your ugly husband. Put it away, Sam.
Talk on the phone.
Talk on the phone like a normal person.
Okay, and
please.
here's another thing: earpieces. Like
Earpieces?
Like
oh,
like
you mean
a
like Bluetooth?
Bluetooth
I hate
thingy.
those things. It makes
Like
you look
that
like an
connects to
idiot.
your phone. They're like, they're like stupid, fucking faggot business people.
There it
Sorry
is.
for
Unless
faggot.
you work for the FBI, you should not have one of those little
yeah,
Bluetooth.
Yeah.
speakers in your
or
ear.
Secret Service. They're like, yes, Mr. President.
What about
yeah,
the
only
ones
if you're
that hang around
telling
your
the
neck?
president about 9/11 should you have one of those earpieces in.
Okay.
They
Besides
didn't
that,
even have
never.
one.
Yeah,
The
but
guy had to
besides
whisper
that-
in his ear. They needed earpieces.
All right,
Down at
I'll,
the
I'll
school with
move
the
on to
children.
the next one.
Yeah.
Case and your mom
Bush
said
was just
me.
trying to read a book.
Case and your mother said me.
Wait, no, don't continue. I have a
You
thing
don't-
about 9/11.
Oh, we're what? No,
No,
we're talking about
okay.
9/11?
A giant terrorist attack is going on.
Yeah.
They don't rush the president out of the daycare, out of the school.
Oh yeah.
What the hell was that? Everyone else got rushed to bunkers and
He
shit.
was fine.
I think they did. I think they put him up in the air eventually. And
Yeah,
it was eventually
like 15 minutes after they knew it was going on.
That's our beef is with the
I don't know what
government.
that is.
Do you want me to move on, or are we gonna keep branching off about this?
No, let's keep talking about 9/11. Just kidding. Yeah, we're moving on now. Move on to the next one.
Case and your mother Cheryl said me
Yep.
or you, so
You.
I get under her skin apparently.
I mean, I don't want to go around the room with this, but
That voice.
I
Maddie,
think
you missed it.
Andrew
Case was
sometimes
doing a really
gets
good
under
impression. He was doing a really good
everyone's
impression of my voice.
skin a little bit.
Let's
you
move
know?
on from that one. How about we?
Earlier in the pod, guys, just rewind again. I'll Venmo you $5.
Can we please
if you
move
can tell-
on?
Matthew, you missed it. You missed this part of the pod, but
All right,
you know that I do an exact Andrew
Connor
impression.
said,
Yes, perfect.
And so like Andrew, can we do it one more time, please? Just one more time. One more time for Maddie.
okay. What do you want me
Okay,
to say?
but random.
What am I saying?
Random.
Though? What am I saying? What am I saying?
Okay, shit.
I like stinky cheese. Or stinky salad. How about that?
Stinky salad and puffs.
Okay. I like stinky salad and puffs. That's gonna be the thing we say. Okay, well,
right.
random order.
All right, Andrew, number one.
I like stinky salad and puffs.
Well, the thing about it is, I like stinky salad and big fat puffs for my face.
See, I swear, if you line them up, they're
Exactly the same.
I will Venmo you $5. It's at Richter Rocket. If you can tell which one is Andrew and which one is me, they're identical.
They're
Continue
not
with the
identical.
beefs.
They're the same.
They
Okay.
are identical.
Whatever.
Matthew and Tanner,
No,
are
shut
they
the
close?
hell up.
Are they
We're done.
close?
We're done.
Okay, man,
I
are
could-
they
No, we're
not
done. We're
identical, but
done.
they're
We're
close?
done. We're done.
Are they
We're done.
close? Are they
We're done.
close?
Andrew's
Andrew's
got his
identical.
Identical.
When we're done.
Identical.
We're done.
Okay,
we're done.
identical.
We're
Good.
done. All right.
Move on.
Connor said people who hate peanut butter, aka me. So let's just
So he hates himself?
no me, as in Andrew, me.
Oh, you don't like peanut butter?
Not really. I mean, I like it on
The
celery,
only
but
people
that's about it.
that shouldn't like peanut butter should be the ones that are like allergic to it, like peanuts.
I like that chunky, straight out the bottle type shit.
I stick
Okay.
my finger in that.
Okay.
Mm-mm-mm.
So the next one is Joey, not our Joey, but a different Joey.
Joey Cole.
No, when people stand texting in a doorway.
Does that happen a
Yeah.
lot?
I haven't.
Okay, what about people who get on their phones in like Disney World? or,
Oh,
like,
yeah, oh my
stop in the
God!
middle
They're
of
texting and
places?
walking at Disney. Let's talk about Disney and how people text and walk in Disney.
You get a flat tire.
That's its own beef on its own. That makes me mad. I can't
You
even
get a
talk
flat.
about
You do that. You get in front of me. You slow down. You get a flat tire, baby. I'm putting both of my. I'm putting my front of my foot right on your heel. And guess what's happening?
Flat
That
tire.
shoe's popping right off. You're done. You're done. You're done walking. You're done.
That's what you get.
You're done in this town, honey, sweetie.
Okay. So I'll move on. Raul says getting stood up. That one made me kind of sad.
Yeah, you a bitch, Raul. All right, yeah, move on. Yeah.
Chase says people who chew with their mouth open and smack.
Uh,
Kason, you are the worst person I know that smacks, and it drives me insane.
No.
Are you about to do
Our
the Andrew
cousin.
voice? Oh my
What?
god.
That was you making that sound.
You are the worst
I don't
besides
chew with
Nani.
my-
Yes, you
I
do.
don't-
Yes, you do.
Me, I've never done that.
It doesn't bother me when
I
you're
really
not
don't
eating,
agree
but
with.
when I'm
I
not
really
eating-
genuinely don't agree with that. I really don't agree with that. I don't
Oh, you're
do that.
wrong. Savannah says ridiculously slow drivers in the left lane who will not move over even though there is an entire stream of people passing around them on the right.
Yeah, I hear that one a lot.
That got a lot of likes. That got a lot of likes on the post. I
But-
agree with that.
but-
That's just like a general just road rage type
it's
thing.
like it
I'll pit
I got
maneuver you,
I got a little
Mom.
song. It goes like
you
this.
you
Hey,
gotta
hang
give
on,
them
hang on,
time to
Tanner.
get over because if you keep flying around
Yeah,
them to the right, they can't
yeah,
get over.
Yeah, I agree with
But
you.
they-
Tanner.
Hang on, Tanner. I got
But
guys.
they
I
don't
got a
get
little
over.
song
I
for
give
this.
them the chance to
It
get
goes
over.
like this.
And they sit there.
Get out of the left lane, you stupid Asian bitch.
Oh, well,
I
this
don't
is
even
all
know
racist.
why you are there.
Okay, guys, just so you know, that is a quote from Family Guy. This
Yes,
is
that
not,
Yeah,
wasn't my own.
you can't even come up with your own racist content. We have to recycle Family Guy content. Jeez, Louise.
Melissa
God.
says arrogance. Period.
Can we get the dictionary out?
Arrogance.
I want to get
What's the definite? What does arrogance mean? Can someone look that up?
It
for me?
means when the air is against you.
So gravity.
Yes.
Well,
Melissa hates
Yeah, I
gravity.
mean
Just
that
go
was
with
the
gravity.
first guy who ever came up with it.
Screw
was,
gravity and screw everything about it.
was
Tracy
yeah.
says Facebook surveys. You know, I like a good Facebook survey actually. Makes me feel wanted. Like they want my input.
What is a Facebook survey?
It's just
yeah,
like
I'm not
those-
familiar.
It's like those little surveys that just pops up on Facebook.
Like about ads?
Yeah, it's just
I
kinda
like
that.
I like those on YouTube because I can choose how long I'm watching an ad for. Like I can click.
Makes me
like,
feel wanted. Like makes me
Well,
feel
I
needed.
have YouTube Red. YouTube Red, the only way to experience ad-free videos on YouTube. YouTube Red.
Is this a commercial?
Are we
Yo,
sponsored?
Are we
Shit,
sponsored
dude.
by YouTube Red?
I'm getting a YouTube Red money, guys.
Wow, lucky you. All right,
On
so
the
do you want me to
side.
keep moving on? Should I
Moving
keep-
on.
People who throw garbage out on the side of the road and it blows into my yard. That kind of sounds like a subdivision type problem, and I don't.
Kinda
live
sounds
in
like
a-
an old
We
people
don't live in
problem.
Places like that, so
Yeah,
I
Is-
was
is it
on
old
board
person?
with that until the end. They just made it so like micro at the end. At first they were just littering, which is I'm on board against littering, and then they were like only when it affects me.
Yes.
Blows
I only when it comes near me. Like,
it's in
Throw
my
it in
yard.
the
That's
ocean.
the only way it's bad. You
yeah.
can throw it anywhere else
Jeez.
but my yard. You can put it in the ocean for the dolphin to choke on. I don't
Bet
care.
your yard looks like
God,
shit.
who was that? What's their name?
that was Sue Ellen.
Sue Ellen.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Right.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Wow.
Holy
Sue
crap.
Ellen, I hope you didn't hear this. Yeah, she's 33 minutes, and I doubt Sue Ellen will listen to this far.
That was a joke, by the way. I love
Um,
Sue Ellen.
I have another one. Getting shorted chicken nuggets. I think we
Mhm.
can all agree on
Did
that.
you write that, Andrew? You wrote in.
Did you write that?
I wish I had wrote that in.
Okay.
Andrew,
well,
how did you write that down? That's
It's-
crazy.
it's
That's
not
so
me.
cool.
It's not me, I promise.
You know, I don't think I've ever been shorted, but I've gotten more than I.
I
know-
don't get
asked.
shorted at Chick-fil-A.
You know-
I get extra, but at McDonald's I do get shorted.
I don't get shorted.
I come back with a knife if they short me.
You know, I don't get
count-
shorted
wait,
chicken
wait, wait.
nuggets. Matthew,
At
you just gotta learn to talk over people.
I don't get shorted chicken nuggets because I order a sandwich because I'm a man.
oh, shut up.
Oh.
Shut up.
Yeah, I sometimes
At,
order
at
nuggets.
Zaxby's, I've gotten a little chicken strip, and I went back and said it didn't count, and they gave me another one.
That is the I hate you.
No, it was like literally like a.
That
it
makes
was
me
like
mad at you.
Tiny.
I'm mad at you
So-
for doing that.
So
It doesn't
is that,
count.
Is that it?
It
Is
wasn't
that
a full
it for
strip.
our
I have more
Is
if
that-
you want to keep going. Like I gotta.
Well,
I
what
gotta,
is our runtime right now?
We're running around 35 minutes.
I
get a
think
few more.
we should save them. I think that's a good segment. And
All right, fine. Don't listen to me. I don't care.
or do you want to do more? Do we got?
I don't
how,
matter.
how much? I think with another.
Let me check.
Another
let me,
story
let me
time,
check,
we
let
could-
me check,
we
let me
bring
check
this-
some others. Let's see.
I have a story.
Someone said Andrew lying about throwing the rock. So it's back on me.
Yeah,
it's
he
back
did
on
lie.
me again.
Yes.
It's back on me again.
He did throw the
Again,
rock.
I'm not sure, but could go
Was
either
that
way.
Chloe?
Yeah.
I knew it was Chloe.
So that's
Guys,
that.
also update on the. God, I keep the alarm for vape break will not stop going off over here. It's broken.
Vape break, go everyone.
Yeah. Take that vape break.
Dare, do you want a
Guys,
vape break?
we're close.
You have
We're
to.
close
No.
to breaking 100 streams on our first
Which means that we will
video.
teach you how to make the Richter rocket.
that
I thought it
Richter
was Sticky Salad.
rocket. So just keep pushing that first vid.
Around 2
And
months
once we
ago,
get-
Tanner got well
What-
acquainted with the Richter rocket at the lake
Yeah.
house. Remember the lake
So
house?
who's-
I don't think
who's
Tanner
got a-
even
who's got a
remembers that
nice-
weekend.
Who's got a nice little throwback story for us? Who's got a little throwback?
Tanner's
I
looking this up
actually have a
today.
throwback story for you today, Jason.
Okay, Tanner.
I'm
the
so
guest.
excited. Tanny, take us a beautiful story away.
Are we
Take
in this
us-
story?
Am I in this story?
Andrew is in the story.
of course
well,
he is.
what about
Let's do some
me?
more roasting
No.
of Andrew.
Damn
When is
it.
it? How long until this turns into the Andrew roast podcast? Because it's getting
I
pretty
thought
damn
that's what this
close.
was.
Oh no, it's not.
Dang.
Tell your
Okay,
story.
well, this story takes place a couple years ago. I used to work for Andrew's family at Hager Supply. I used to pack boxes,
Yeah.
and I would get off around 2 or 3, and I would drive my little truck over to Andrew's house and see what he was doing. Because a lot of times after work, I'd be hungry, and Andrew would make me some food, or we would go to Zaxby's, or
This
we
is
would
the story I'm
go
thinking
We'd
of.
call those
to
family dinners.
racetrack. And we would get some beef jerky and peace tea and all that.
Those were the best days when you were here all the
Yeah,
time.
those are good times. So I come to get Andrew, and I find him upstairs in his room, in his bed.
Yeah, I was in
There's
my
probably
bed.
like 30 cats in his bed too. I don't know what he was doing, but
Shut
I'm
up,
like,
Jason.
Andrew, let's go to the gas station. Let's get something to drink.
I
he's
hate
like-
you.
I don't wanna. And
I hate
he
you
said,
so much because
he
I know
said-
what this story
He said
is.
something like he was working on homework or something that didn't matter.
Was not a lie.
So kind of made me mad because I thought he was my friend. I thought we were gonna go hang out and do some fun
I
stuff.
saw you every single day.
But he didn't want to, so it kind of made me mad. So I kind of
Mhm.
like jumped on him a little bit and kind of jumped on his back and tried to
you try.
Oh God.
tried to
tell
rough
the
him
tell
up.
the story. I'm
This
gonna,
one
So-
I'm gonna
No,
retell
no,
the story
no.
after it's done.
Okay, after. So I'm trying to get Andrew to get out of bed, get up, and he starts trying to fight back, and that kind of pisses me off because I just want him to
Tanner's
me to
stronger.
submit?
do.
too.
He wants, yeah, I want him to do what I
wanted me
want
to
him to do.
submit to you. Rapist.
So I'm on his back, sorta. I've got his arms, and I just pull my knee back and I slam it
into my tailbone.
into Andrew's tailbone like
Yeah.
as hard as I can. It was actually, I didn't mean for it to be
You
that
hit
bad,
hard? I'm sure you didn't.
but
Did you
my
break
knee
it?
hit his tailbone
Yeah.
and
You broke my tailbone.
his back just went like rigid.
My back arched.
And
You a bitch, dude.
he's rolling
Shut the
around.
fuck
on,
up, Casey.
He-
You act
he's
like you're not the
rolling-
biggest bitch ever.
You a bitch for real. Go on, Tanner.
He's rolling around on his bed. He's screaming about his coccyx. He's like, "Oh, you broke it. You bruised it." He's like, Jason, he pretended like he couldn't walk.
I
He
couldn't walk
pretended
for
like he
weeks.
couldn't walk. So
I'm stopping you there. No, your story's done. Here's what happened. I was up there studying. I had like a giant midterm for freaking anatomy, which is like 7 chapters. I'm there studying on my own. Tanner's like, "Hey,
gonna be
dude,
sick.
take me to racetrack. You drive and you pay, dude. You got it, dude. You're gonna buy me a big Freezy." I'm like, "Tanner, no, I
And a
just really
peace
want to study.
tea.
Let me."
Is that what I sound like?
Let me study for a while. And Tanner's like, "No, dude, I'm gonna do this." So Tanner hops on me. I'm like, and I start, I fight back a little bit because obviously I don't want to be molested by Tanner. So
Why?
what do you mean? Why
I
you
would.
want to be?
Yeah, I love Tanner. He's a very attractive individual.
Okay,
and
so would you like it when Michael and Matthew do to you and they hold you down?
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Okay, that's what I
I've
thought.
never been assaulted by Matthew or Michael. They're really nice guys.
Thanks.
You sometimes try and hold people down.
Yeah,
I know that's
Andrew.
something you're known for,
so
but
Tanner
Weirdo.
didn't. He missed an important detail. We got kind of Tanner was off the bed and he bent me over the bed. my hips were on the side of the bed and my face I was face down on the bed, bent over the bed, and he brought back his knee.
It wasn't like that.
It was exactly like that.
That's not how I remember it.
You're wrong.
Didn't Michael Matt like rock bottom Matthew one time? Like on accident? like,
No,
like,
just let me
like-
finish. Let me
like,
finish.
he was on his shoulders and off the
He
bed, like,
slams his knee.
and your
His-
dad had to run up the stairs because it sounded
oh
so
my
bad.
god!
Yeah, I got a
Andrew,
concussion.
Finish your story, Andrew.
That's when I don't remember
Michael
any.
body
Listen,
slammed Matthew onto the hardwood floor.
listen, I don't remember anything from that whole week. Literally, I remember.
shouldn't have picked a fight with a stronger man.
It feels like a dream, like the hour before that. Like I remember snippets, and then after that, it's just gone, and I woke up a week later.
Matthew,
They didn't take me to the
Matthew was never
hospital.
the
I had a
same
fucking
after that.
concussion.
He was
You didn't have a
different.
concussion.
It was
different.
bad.
You don't have to go to the hospital for a
Huh?
concussion. You don't have to go to the hospital for a
Oh.
concussion.
Okay, no, so okay, let me go back. Tanner bent me over. He brings back his big fat.
Yeah, but I could
knee.
have died. Like I
Back
could
to the
have
story.
Died. Shut up.
No,
He could have
that
died.
could kill you.
It won't kill you.
You get hit on the back of the head.
You weren't hit on the back of the head.
Where I don't know where I was hit.
You
I don't
fe-
remember.
He doesn't remember.
You fell on your knees and then like you slammed your face on the ground somehow. I don't
God,
know
that's
how you
even
did that.
worse.
Andrew, finish your story.
So Tanner bends me over and he brings back his big fat chunky knee and he slams it into my tailbone and immediately my ears ring and my eyes go white. Like I've never seen it. My eyes just blink white and my ears start ringing.
You remember when we used to play in the dark at the lake?
Are we not finishing my story
downstairs?
first?
No. We played Murder in the Dark, and I got murdered one time, and I fell and hit my head on the fridge that used to be in your room, and I saw stars. Like literally, the dark room went white.
Okay, so I did that, and I go to the doctor and everything, and they tell me that I'm
They
that-
tell you.
Diagnosed you with
They
being
tell
a little
you.
bitch.
No.
They
Go
tailed
on.
you.
they told
Go
they
on.
told me it was a super bad bruise and I shouldn't sit on it.
Mhm.
And they gave me pain meds and you know what else? And they gave me and they're like, just make sure anytime you sit you have something comfortable to sit on because this is gonna hurt for months. And you know what? If I sit on it wrong, still to this day it'll hurt, and that's your
Good.
fault.
No, that was actually your fault because you wouldn't
Because
go
you
to
were
the
trying
gas
to force
station.
me to go to a gas station. You can't drive 5 minutes yourself and then come back and see me.
I'm sorry for wanting to hang out with my friend.
We saw each other every day. We played in
So
the band
again,
for 3
guys,
years.
in the end, a reoccurring theme in the story times is it's all Andrew's fault. I think is something
This
we're
is-
getting from
this
the story
is
times,
Andrew's
like
fault.
The
How is it
salad
me-
one, the
me
rock
slamming
one,
my head
this
was Andrew's
one.
fault? It
was
we're
not my
understanding
fault.
that Andrew
Listen,
creates
listen.
malevolent. I want to say situation.
No. We are
And
not. No,
Andrew,
you shut up.
Andrew was the older brother, and he let me. I was like 8, go on Mike's shoulders and get slammed into the floor.
That was your own fault. I was just sitting in my room.
Wait, were we trying to do something from
No,
Ripley's Believe It or Not?
I
book?
don't know what you and Michael were doing. You were just being idiots, and then Michael
I-
body slammed you, and then
Andrew
you got
probably-
angry at him because
Andrew
you guys were
probably,
both
like,
doing stupid
orchestrated it.
stuff.
Wait, what did I do? What did
You
I
and
say
Michael were
after
just
that?
wrestling.
I know, but what did
and
I
you,
say after
you
it?
screamed
Yeah.
really loud.
I don't remember.
What did I say? You said, "Hey, my skull's broken."
Yeah,
I'm
it was
done as a
slammed
person, is
or
what you probably
something.
said. Levels
literally
boy, what
don't
are we running
remember.
at?
We're running. What did you call me?
Levels boy.
Don't call me that.
Okay, well then when are we at levels boy?
I'll cut this podcast short. We're at
All right,
43
Piggy
minutes.
boy. What are the levels?
We're
Or
at
what is
43
our
minutes.
runtime?
43 minutes. But I'm still mad about this. I don't want to leave this unresolved.
There's
Well, I
nothing to
think we've
resolve.
pretty much all agreed that it's your fault, and then we are all ready. I think we're all ready to move on.
Are you ready to move
and
on?
be
Tanner?
done with our lives. I
You
mean,
hurt
done
me.
with the pod.
Are you-
We're
are you
done
ready
with
to
our
accept
lives.
the
You
whole-
you hurt my butt bone.
Whoa, we're
Little bit
gonna
too much
die?
There.
What? What was too much?
I said done with our lives instead of done with the pod. Whoa.
Whoa, dude.
Holy cool.
Is that is
Things
that
are coming out.
Is a crippling depression setting in?
Yeah.
You okay?
Well, guys.
No, dude, are you okay?
That's podcast freaking number 3. Let's all have a round of applause.
Oh yeah.
Guys. To have our special
felt
guest
good.
Tanner, it was truly an honor. a
It very
sweet,
much
sweet
was an honor,
Tanner,
and-
thank you so much.
Thank you for
And
having me,
do
Casey.
you have any parting sentiments to send out to the folks out there?
If I could say one thing, it would just be to the old people. Just keep the cringy comments to yourself. No one wants to hear it.
No one likes you old
Euthanize.
people. You smell like old things, and you're wrinkly.
You smell
Stay
like
away from us.
old leather.
Oh,
Maddie.
okay.
Maddie, thoughts of parting?
Thank you guys for stopping by and keep it rigid.
That's not our term. You're
It's
stealing
my
it.
term.
Stealing it.
It's my
I don't
stolen
like how you're
thing.
stealing
Not
things
you
from
guys.
other
It's
people.
mine.
We're gonna get in trouble.
He's borrowing it, Andrew.
I don't got much to say. I'm just kind of this. It's gonna be like this every podcast. I'm just gonna be kind of defeated at the end. So,
All
Andrew,
right, and
Andrew,
cutting the
after
weight
it
off
signs
at the
out,
end there,
after it
guys,
signs out,
I'm
keep it
Jason
rolling.
Richter. Thank you guys so much for stopping in, listening to the How Dare You podcast, and thank you so much. And we'll see you. We'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time. We love you guys. Goodbye. That's good. Outro.